Hello guys, and welcome to the first Wither Wednesday in this format. Actually, I've just recorded it and then realised that I recorded it in the wrong format. Yay. So now I am having to re-record it. So I'm just going to take a sip of drink. Because I made one before I started the last video. Because my throat was going. And I never drunk it. Okay, so first things first, I'd like to apologise about the software malfunction or whatever even happened. I don't even know. And to be honest, I don't even care. Simply because it's fine, it's up now. The only thing is, I've lost 2 horses and a donkey. I think all of Gobbles is fine, and I don't think anyone else had him. But they might have, I don't know. But yep, be careful because horses have been going missing. Not missing per se as dying, which is kind of weird. Anyway, so we've started off here for a reason. Anyway, server's back up. Yep. The only thing is I haven't gotten round to fixing spawn shop. I don't know why I'm hugging it. I'm like a tree hugger, but for a building. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, I don't know why I didn't get around to it, but I'm going to have to like put a bar across and no using it, because, yeah. Also, where we have previously used an arrow to check a zone, we now use leather, simply because you only use leather for item frames, and, you know, you don't need to, like, place it, like arrows really, you only use them for a bow. Which makes sense to why you should have it as an arrow. But, you know, we're not going to have it as a torch, are we? Also, and this is even bigger, we have just invested, or are planning to invest in more RAM. Same number of slots, just more RAM. Simply because people were complaining that there was some sort of lag. So, I mean, if I go lag, that just shows how many worlds there are. But yeah, you see we've got, you know, there's just me online and we're using more than half. Wow, oh no, it's 12 hours is the maximum it can be up, because then I have it restarting. But yes, so secondly, the reason why we upgraded it without adding slots is because of this. Now we have a new world and a new warp. The warp is games, and it's in a completely different world. And there's a good reason for it, and it's not going to become a new spawn. Don't worry. We want to try and stick to being a survival server. I don't know why I'm waving my hands about, but we want to stick as a survival server. But we also want to go into, well, I say we, I mean I want to go into mini games because, you know, it's fun. You know, it's a lot more fun. Oh, alright, I have fly on because I was flying around the world when I recorded the last one. Anyway, so here we have a warp board. We just need to add our worlds. But yep, it's much better than just, you know, PvPing. It's playing this game, which is QuakeCraft. We also have Hunger Games Survival, which is our version of Hunger Games with a fancy name to stop copyright infringement. Okay, so yeah, basically it's not working at the moment. For some odd reason we can't get it to work, and it's annoying us, but QuakeCraft, I've tested it out with plenty of friends, and well, they've been really enjoying it. Anyway, so another episode will be coming out later. That episode is me explaining what QuakeCraft is, and I'm waving my hands again, what QuakeCraft is, and why we've added it, why it's so great. Well, not really why, but why it's so great. So yeah, we had fun with that. especially playtesting. This is a map that I made in, I think it was 2.5 hours. Basically, it took me 2.5 hours. Oh, I'm lagging. Yay, we've upgraded the server, but we're lagging. No, I think it's my internet. If this has crashed, I'm going to have to record the entire thing, aren't I? Re-record it. Oh, it's because I had something in my hand. So yeah, we're still playtesting it and stuff. But basically, it took me 2.5 hours to upload each file. Because I've had terrible internet. Everything's gone wrong at the wrong time, basically. We had terrible internet at the time, so it was taking forever to upload the entire file, and it would take 2.5 hours, and then, well, I keep on saying 2.5 hours. It's probably more like I'd give it half an hour. I'd watch a video, and then what would happen is it wouldn't upload properly, so I'd then have to delete it and try again. And then it wouldn't upload properly, and that was becoming a huge problem. So what I had to do was upload an individual file individually, and like I tried to keep the file size to a megabyte. That just shows, and even they would take like 15-20 minutes to upload. But yeah, why am I saying so much? I think it's just nervousness. There I go again. Basically, so yeah, it took me that long to get it all up and running, and so I decided to get working on the mini games. So yeah, that's really weird. Like, all of our horses have gone. I think, I know, I did that on purpose, those ones. Because basically what was happening is you could get on them, and if you died, the horses would glitch out and go crazy or something. I don't know. So yeah, we had to get rid of them. But yeah, this took me a couple of hours to build. This was after I uploaded the map back up and had it working. And my gosh, that was such a relief. And I'm sorry if anybody's lost something, do report it, because I do want to know, because, it's just annoying, really. That's what it is. Anyway, so I'm going to leave this arena, and I will show you the new spawn. Alright guys, so I've teleported over here, and this is why I had fly on when I recorded this last time. So many of you guys who watch the live map a lot will have noticed that there's this new spawn world, and well, there is, and this is it. Basically, what's been announced is 1.7 is going to be a huge terrain update. So that means a map reset for every server, every LP, everybody really. Yeah, apart from your super flat worlds, don't worry about them. But yeah, but basically on this world, because we've upgraded and that lot, what we're doing is we're working out some bullet trains. Of course, it doesn't work very well for me. Where is the sunlight coming in for this? Oh well. So yeah, let's go to... Oh, dang it. I just lost all of my stuff. Oh, dang it. Oh yeah, that's another thing. When you go into a minigame, don't bring anything. It's not our fault if you lose stuff. And it's my fault because I lost stuff of my stuff. So yeah. Anyway, so there's basically the schedule for today for me is edit this, edit the other one. Oh yeah, also there's going to be a part 2 explaining how to play ChainmailCraft on the famous mc.hypixel.net server, which basically is a minigame server and nothing else really. done by the famous map maker Hypixel. I think he also does YouTube videos. Anyway, so I only know of him from Seth Bling, because I follow Seth Bling. But yes, there's going to be an episode showing his server's version of it. It's slightly different, and I'll explain all of that in the video, so I won't digress too much into that. And also, there may or may not be another one today. There may be one today. There may be one tomorrow. I'm not too sure. Basically, I'm going to go play a new minigame that he's got there called TNT Wizards. I think it's called. It was released yesterday, and hopefully the hype has hyped down by now. Anyway, so I will see you guys. Well, for you it may be like, it could be however long it takes for you to reload the page, or reload it, or load a page. But for me, it's gonna feel like hours, because it is hours. Anyway, so, well, actually, it's in the past. I've already recorded the next episode, but I'm about to record the next episode, which is the episode after the next, if you understand. Anyway, so I will see you guys next time. I've started doing that, and I do not know why.